apple cider for that?
I don't know. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Mama's East Texas Kitchen. I am Misty. I hope you are all doing well today. Let me pull my. We've got Paul has popped in. Susan Baker has popped in.
Okay, Paul.
He had said hello earlier this morning.
Oh.
So Dutch off grid. That Paul. Is it not showing up over there?
Here's Dutch.
Oh, good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing this morning? So, it's not like it's actually cool here in Southeast Texas yet. I mean, it's cooler, but fall just brings on the need for soup. And I think you're going to like this recipe. Yeah, there's Paul. It's really easy to do. We're going to do it in the Instapot. Or, well, this is the Power Pressure Pro, but if you have an Instapot, it would be the same thing. I'm going to turn my saute button on here. And with any good chowder, it starts with bacon. We're going to dice up some bacon real quick and get that cooking. Get this up and going. Hey, Allie, how are you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. All right, we're going to throw our bacon in. Huh?
Paul said, been waiting 2 hours for your life.
I know. Well, he's over there in the Netherlands, right? Holland. Is that Holland? Netherlands, the same thing.
Yeah.
Get all this in here and get it going real quick. Let me wash my hands real quick. So how has everybody been doing? Is it cooling off where you're at? I think we're supposed to have a little cold front midweek next week that'll bring the temperatures back down into the 70s. Right today, the high is supposed to be 90. So let this heat up. We're gonna fire our bacon up.
Chorico's in here.
Hey, Teresa. Good to see you. Good morning. Y'all, if y'all don't know Teresa, she's a channel member for one, but also they have been doing some great videos on foraging. I highly recommend going and checking those live streams on Friday night at 7 o'clock Central Time. But they also do videos on it. Please go check those out because they are invaluable to be able to recognize plants and seeds and different things. If we ever had to, or you were ever needed to, let's not even take it to a end of the world situation. But say you went camping and got split up or anything like that you might be out and away from home, don't have food. These are ideas that you can use to keep yourself alive, hydrated, and all that stuff. So go check those videos out. They're definitely worth your time watching. I know I've learned a lot from them. And for my channel members, I am working on my newsletter. I had kind of got behind when I had my knee surgery, trying to get back in sync of doing my stuff. So if you are a channel member, be sure that I have your email because I want to be able to send that out to you. It consists of a recipe and just what's going on with us, which right now there's a lot going on, so cleaned out some old jars that, stuff that I'd canned for videos or stuff and we haven't used as much of, and they've been in there a while. Keith and Kendra did that yesterday while I was at work. We got 5 boxes of jars. So, just trying to go through stuff and assess what we have, what we want to keep, what we want to sell, what we want to give away, all that stuff. And it's a little daunting, I have to be honest. Because in the 4 years we've lived here, we've managed to pack in a lot of crap not crap. I've gotten a lot of stuff to do my YouTube channel with. And that takes up a lot of space. I'm looking forward to be able to have a way to set things up permanently that is not quite as daunting to do this and, different stuff. The ultimate goal is to have a studio where I can do my channel and have an office and that kind of thing, and still be able to, so my house doesn't look like a YouTube studio. Does that make sense? Teresa, I can't begin to tell you how stinking excited we are about getting out there, and I'm trying real hard to pace myself. They always talk about, the 5-year plan and not do everything at once. And so I'm trying really hard to do that. The biggest thing is getting moved and getting settled and getting me some type of garden put in the spring. And then, work on getting chickens and that kind of stuff. But I don't want to rush it and not have the infrastructure that I want set up to be able to do it either. So our bacon is cooking up nicely here. Our goal is by March 1st. So that's the goal. Once we settle on a final date, we'll have to put in a 60-day notice with our apartment complex. Not that it, in the grand scheme of things, would matter that awful much, because we're not going to be renting another apartment. But I still want to do it right, give the notice, and that affords us to get our deposit back. So I've already talked to the gentleman up at the office, and he said that there's no reason why we wouldn't get our deposit back, because we've lived here long enough that anything like, well, the carpet's okay, it needs to be cleaned, but they will repaint everything because they use a different type of paint now. And there's he said, so we won't take off as long as there's no holes in the wall. And I said, there's not.
Boy from barbecue come in.
Hey.
And says he made your apple crust and it turned out great. Thanks for that.
Thank you so much. That is so awesome. Hey, I have an Instagram page, Mama G's Kitchen on Instagram. If y'all ever make any of my recipes, I would love for you to post it there. I'd love to see it. That makes me really happy. I appreciate that. It did turn out really good. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, please check that out too. That turned out extremely good too. So it was stuffed bell pepper casserole, and Keith doesn't like the soggy peppers that you get when you make stuffed bell peppers, but he liked this. So I would definitely check that video out. I do have a link in the description if you're interested in getting one of these, the Power XLs. They really are good. And they don't, to me, have as much technical issues as an Instapot does.
Let's see. Patty G, Build on the Rock, and Big Dreams.
Anna Marie, hey, Patty G, how are you doing, hon? And Carrie, how are you doing? Glad you joined us today. I'm just frying up a little bit of bacon here in the bottom of my pressure cooker. Because anytime it seems like if I did something like this in the Instapot, it would give me the burn warning. This, knock on wood, has never done anything like that. I've can fry stuff up in the bottom and go with it. So well, thank you for coming in, Anna Marie. I appreciate it. Anna Marie is, if I understood this right, she is trying to get her watch hours. She's hit 1,000. So if y'all like running channels, let me grab a paper plate real quick. Be sure and check her out. The other person that, and I don't see her in here today, is D for Naturally NC. She is needing watch hours. She hit 1,000. She had a video pretty much go viral and YouTube took it down. So, unfortunately, because it was not what they thought it was. It was a really good video, and I hate that they took it down. But anyway, she did get over 1,000 subscribers, so she needs her watch hours right now. So if you like running channels, help them out, that kind of stuff, please check these ladies out. I am adding just a little bit of my garlic olive oil to the bottom of this. We're going to add some onions and celery. I just got the deal from the store because it works out well. And it's already diced up, and I wouldn't use that much celery to justify buying a stock of it. Give that a stir. I'm also adding about a cup of baby carrots that we've diced up. Now, if you didn't want all this in your chowder, you wouldn't have to put it in there. This just kind of gives you some vegetables for all the rich goodness you're going to be eating.
Oh, I forgot to grab the squeeze garlic. It calls for 3 cloves.
Okay, let me grab my garlic real quick. As y'all know, Kendra is my little sous chef. That looks like about 3, right? If you're new around here, we love garlic, so. I'm just going to cook these a minute, let them start kind of getting soft, and then we'll put everything else in. I will go ahead and dump my potatoes in. Now, I saw multiple recipes when kind of looking into this. I'd always made. Hey, Crystal, good morning. I've always made chowder with russets, but I saw a lot of red potatoes too. So I would say it's your preference. Whatever potato you like using is good. Now I'm going to put my corn in. And we are going to use an emulsion blender on this. I got chicken stock.
Shelly on Pine Tree Hill.
Hello, Shelly. Good to see you. I'm going to need a little bit more chicken stock. Was there more in the carton, Kendra? I had multiple cartons open of chicken stock. For a little bit more stock in here. There we go. I had a lot of vegetables, so we'll put the lid on, get it to pressure cooking, and then we'll sit and catch up. This lid, I swear, don't like me. It helps if I put it in the right spot, huh? It's giving me the lid warning.
Hit cancel.
It only does this on live.
Hit cancel. Now, set it.
Okay. Maybe. All right, let's. Oh, there we go.
Hit cancel one time.
All right. No, I didn't want to come up. All right. This cooks for about 11 minutes. The longest part of this is letting it come to pressure. So make
sure your lid's right.
that's what I'm doing. All right. We're there. I'm going to pull my little stool up and we're going to sit and catch up so I can tell you what all is going on here in our apartment. So like I said, we have been going through stuff. We're going to go up later on, either the end of this month, first of next month at some point, and take a load of stuff. Just fill the car up to capacity and take it up there, stuff that we're not using, that we won't need over the winter. And just kind of start getting stuff out of the way. See, I'm catching up on comments here. I think everybody's just saying hello. Let me see. Let me scroll up real quick. That's not what I want to do. Hold on.
Smells good.
Yeah, it does. It's a mystery. You probably could, Built on a Rock, you probably could look it up on YouTube, how to change the light. I don't think it's that difficult. So I would definitely look for a YouTube video on how to do it. You know, YouTube University, it's the best university there is. So, have y'all seen Crystal's short yet about her dad and paying off his debts? If you haven't seen that, Crystal, go ahead and link it in the description. Y'all go watch. It's a short, it's a little bitty 1 minute video, but it's really good and very, very sweet. Yeah, you select your whole playlist, or if you're renting somebody, usually I'll let them play overnight. And then
go to videos and then play all.
Yeah, go to playlist. Go to their playlist and look for their uploads container and hit play all. Yeah, it was very, very sweet. When her dad teared up, I teared up. But that is really, really cool. I have been playing around in the crypto world a little bit too, using a website called Coinbase, and that's kind of one of the most common places that you can go.
Mr. Willie.
Oh, hey, Mr. Willie, how are you? Kit, welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here today. This is awesome. I appreciate y'all all being here. We're just letting our chowder come up to before you mentioned it. That's awesome. It was a great video. I really enjoyed it. No new light bulb to replace burned out one. Hey, RSG, how have you been? Oh my gosh. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while, friend. So, like I said, we're going to go up to North Texas to do just some business, kind of work things out with my folks and what it's going to look like and, all that fun stuff. And my plan is to put out a vlog. That's something that's really important to me. It always has been. Family has always been very important to me. But I want to do a video on legacy and why it's so important. I've seen it. We've all seen it. Family farms, even our homesteads, it's 11 acres. It's, total with both properties on it. So many people nowadays, because the properties are selling like hotcakes in Texas, that it's,
Driscoll.
huh?
Kit Driscoll.
Yeah, I said hi.
Oh.
I said hi to Kit. Hey, Eric, welcome. Gosh, everybody's coming in this morning. I sure appreciate y'all being here. But what makes anyway, I've seen so many people sell off their family properties, and that is incredibly sad to me. I understand not everybody wants to work a farm or a homestead or anything like that. But even if you're just or live in a small town, that for me, I grew up in this little town, 500 people. And so the city is, we're coming to pressure. This thing comes to pressure faster too than the Instapot does. I will say that. It may take it longer to release, but it comes to pressure faster. I see so many families, the grandparents die, the parents die, and they just want the money for the property. And that saddens me. My grandfather bought this property so his kids and grandkids would have legacy, would have a piece of land to do things with. And nobody but me has any interest in this farm. I can't imagine not doing it. I mean, I grow my little garden out front of our apartment building, but it's nothing what I could do with more space. And not that I'm going to have a huge garden, because I definitely want to have something that I can maintain, right? I'll still do a lot of raised beds. That's kind of the goal, is to do raised beds and stuff. But there's going to be enough space that I can grow pumpkins, I can grow watermelon, all these things that you just can't grow in a grow bag. I mean, you could, but it's probably not a good idea. Those plants, even squash, need room to spread out a little bit. And it's hard to do in a container. Yes, please give me those thumbs up. That really helps me, and I really appreciate it. Absolutely, Anna Marie. And that's the way I look at this, is that I am building a legacy for my children. And hopefully at least one of my kids will want to come out there and live. I have 5. So hopefully at least one of them this will be something they want to do. So, has fall, where you're from, has I saw Paul, has fall hit where y'all are at? Is your temperatures getting colder? I saw somebody post in one of the homesteading groups I'm in that they're already dealing with freezing weather. And I'm like, it's still 90 here.
Better than enough.
Mr. Willie. Are you going to hide?
Only when you try and hit me like that.
That's not often, Mr. Willie.
More often than you think.
Don't listen to him. Give him a poor Keith, huh? Give you a poor Keith. That's usually what they say to Lee. Poor Lee. Teresa just beats on him.
Yep.
I know our husbands are so mistreated, aren't they? It's funny, last night in Teresa's
I
live.
still got marks for you.
Okay. Okay, but why did I scratch you?
Because you put your cold feet on me.
That's not why I scratched you.
Then I had to tickle your feet to get them off.
Okay, so here's the backstory on that. We got in bed one night, the temperature dropped pretty good, and my feet are the first thing that gets cold on me. Everything else, I'm usually pretty hot all the time, but my feet were just like icebergs. And I've always before just cuddled them up to Keith to warm my feet up. Well, he was just in shorts that night, not his sweatpants. And he was like, get your cold feet off me. And I'm like, but honey, they're frozen. Well, so I snuck them back over there, and he reached down and he tickled my feet. I hate my feet being touched. I've got some neuropathy in there, and and then he went to tickle it. I lost my crap. I was kicking and clawing, and I got him pretty good on the arm. It was just a reaction. I didn't go out to actually hurt him.
Sure you did.
I really didn't. But I just cannot stand my poor Keith.
She didn't put her cold feet on me after that, though.
I told him, I guess you need to start wearing sweatpants so you can warm my feet up. Good grief. Mr. Willie believes you. Here in a minute, I'll start getting the rest of the stuff out and ready for this doesn't take long to cook. Got it on for about 10 minutes, and that's going to do the trick. And then we're going to put cream in it, and we're going to use the emulsion blender on it and make it amazing. I've got some cheese to sprinkle on top. I've got some croutons. This would be a really good, easy weeknight meal. And the thing is, it freezes well, too. You can put it in gallon bags, lay it flat, freeze it, and then all you got to do is pop it in the microwave or put it in a pot with water and boil it, boil in the bag type thing, or dump it out into a pot. It would work. Abuse is wrong. Well, tell him that when he's scratching or he's tickling my feet. That, to me, is being tickled is probably one of the most painful. I don't like it. I don't like being tickled at all.
It's not painful.
It is painful for me. The bacon's good.
I could have pulled on your toes.
You could get a chair and come get on camera.
No.
And you're gonna sit over there and visit. People like y'all tell him in the comment section. Tell him. Say we like seeing Keith on video. Yeah, Lee is a mess for sure. Funny, but he's a mess. I'm sure he makes you laugh a lot, Teresa. What to me is so funny is that they both will talk at the same time. She's trying to, be serious and teach us something, and Lee is just over in left field. Oh, definitely irritating. I miss Lippy and Buddy. I can't wait till they're ready to come back and we all can hang out with them too. And if you have not been in one of Crystal's lives, Copper Kettle. Hey, Peter. Well, welcome. Rebecca's in. Hey. Thank you. I enjoy Keith being on videos too. If you haven't seen Crystal's live on Sunday night, 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, check her out. Donald is back.
What are you cooking?
I am cooking corn and potato chowder. We got about 4 minutes left, and then we'll release it and finish it up. But if you haven't checked out Crystal's lives on Sunday night, man, it is a hoot. Donald's a mess too. And I'm sure he's sitting here listening. I don't know why he's not chatting.
Who?
Donald.
Oh.
He just changed jobs to where he don't have to drive an hour to work anymore. It's just down the street. Mr. Willie. I know. I think they would all probably get along really well. And us girls can go on a girl trip and put all them together. And Dee's husband, Chris, and Donald. Crystal's husband. All y'all can do a man thing. And us girls will go off and drink some wine or something. Huh?
It's 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday
Oh, wow.
for Peter.
That's crazy. Australia, if I was ever going to go to a foreign country, well, I can't say that. Australia and Scotland are the two places I would really love to go.
I don't want to deal with the snakes in Australia.
Honey, we live in Texas. Are you kidding me?
They got worse snakes over there. And there's more of them.
I think that's a myth.
I'd love to go. I just don't want to deal with snakes.
Yes, we are in Southeast Texas, just north of Houston right now. We are going to fixing to move back to North Texas, North Central Texas, in the spring. So, oh, okay. Well, we're in Conroe, if you know where that's at. So, which Conroe used to be a little town. It is not a little town now. It's got over 100,000 people in it. The traffic has gotten ridiculous because everybody is moving to the big cities from California and everywhere else. They move mainly to Austin, Dallas, and Houston.
See, even Peter said it.
What?
He said Australia has the 10 most deadliest snakes in the world.
Yeah, but oh, okay, cool. I was born in Abilene. When Misty grabs a broom. All right. We are going to quick release this. Ugh. Come on. All right. Let me get my other stuff out here. Oh, okay. I know where Channel View is.
Peter said Australia's diameter is 600 kilometers wider than the moon.
Wow. You know, I have been told that Texas and Australia are actually very similar demographically. Kind of, Texas is, you know, the American version of Australia. Okay, this is a cup of heavy whipping cream. And I'm going to add some cornstarch to it. We're just going to stir that up and let it mix. If you didn't want to add the cornstarch, that would be fine. Because once you pulse this a little bit, like I'm going to, it's going to thicken up anyway.
Crystal wants to know if you want her to post homesteaders hub stuff.
Please do, Crystal. I'm sorry. Yes, absolutely. That, without question, please do that. And while we're waiting on this, I'll talk about Homesteaders Hub real quick. Homesteaders Hub, Crystal made it, but we're a lot of us are a part of it. I'm a moderator in there. It is just for home. It's not just for homesteaders, but it is a good reference. We post our videos in there. We chat with each other. We don't tolerate drama. Or, you know, people being ugly at all. It's just supposed to be a safe place for homesteaders, homesteading enthusiasts, fans of homesteaders to get in there. YouTubers, you don't have to be a YouTuber to be in there. Just to come and come and hang out with good people. There's also a Discord channel, which we used when the Facebook went down. And there's a website that Crystal is working on where it's going to be a really cool website, guys. It's going to have resources. People, if they sell stuff, can post on there. It's going to be really cool. But we are very pro homesteading and pro self-employed, you know, doing side hustles and that kind of stuff. So be sure and join our group. I don't think you'll be disappointed. We've got some great folks in there.
Peter asks, is it true Texas chili con carne is popular?
Yes, very. It is very popular. I need to make it. I haven't done chili con carne yet, and I need to. But you know, hey, by the way, guys, I forgot to even mention this. This week, this coming week, 2 years on YouTube. Be my 2-year anniversary. I'm going to just give this a little pulse. And then we're going to pour our heavy cream mixture in here.
Mr. Roy said there's no safe place for Keith to hide it. Misty's around. I said no. I said there's 11 acres.
We'll turn the saute back on for a minute. Come on, you can do it.
That it'll be almost the same for her. That y'all share an anniversary.
Awesome! I didn't realize that, Crystal. It's really funny how things work out. I hadn't been YouTubing very long when Sherry from Two Family Homestead and Anna's Menageries, yeah, I said it right, started. She did this huge Marco group, and she just added everybody to it. And through that group, I've made some of my absolute best friends in the world. They're family for sure. And I'm very grateful that she did that. People that, and I would probably never meet otherwise, you know, like Crystal's in Gettysburg, Dee's in North Carolina. Chris and Stacy are over-the-road truck drivers. Well, they were. They're not anymore. They're actually on their homestead now, but they were when I met them. Oh yeah, these things. My mom actually got me that emulsion blender for Christmas, wasn't it, or my birthday or something?
Yeah.
And I love it for just doing just that. All right, let me get a bowl. Let's get this show on the road here. Okay. Got a little bowl here. All right, get ready, Papa. You're gonna have to come try it. You know you're my tester.
Guinea pig.
Have I ever fed you anything that was just awful?
No.
Exactly. We're going to put a little Colby-jack on top. Some of our bacon. You'll have to get you a spoon. I forgot to get the spoon.
See, she makes me do all the work, guys.
So mistreated. I'm going to cancel that.
Huh?
I had turned it back on to saute for a second, but it's ready.
Oh.
Yum. All right, you try first.
Where is it?
Right here. It's hot. Can y'all, I don't know if they can hear that or not. Our cat is going crazy in his box over there. An Amazon box, his favorite place to lay.
You're good.
Good? All right, I'll try a bite.
Yeah, now that I said it's good, she'll try it.
See, Mr. Willie, this is what I got to put up with. That's spot on.
It is good.
And finish it with just a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Of course, not a lot because that bacon helps the salt. But all right, one more bite just because
it's good.
Yep. I hope y'all will give this a try because it is so good. I will write out the recipe and put it on the description here in a little while. But y'all saw how stinking easy that was to make. Right? Well, this is breakfast, so there you go. Do you have all the ingredients for me to try and make myself? Yes, sir. I will post that as soon as this video, has to process. The video, the ingredients will be in the description. But it is not hard to make whatsoever, and you can do it on the stove. It just takes a little bit longer. So, but not that long. What?
Yes, I'm a saint.
Did Mr. Willie say that?
Yes.
Mr. Willie. He takes up for all the guys from us women, so. Okay, my sweet friends, thank you so much for joining us today on Mama's East Texas Kitchen. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Remember, I go live every other Saturday now. So, maybe we'll do some Halloween themed on the next one. How does that sound? All right, guys. Love y'all. We will see you guys on the next video. Let me get my deal pulled up. This mouse doesn't like the marble. All right, guys. Love y'all. We'll see you on the next one.